The Chinese economy is already normalized ever since, I would say, April last year. What's contributing to the 2.3% growth, I think, is decided the fourth quarter, 6.8%. That's astonishing number. I would know that it's going to be, above 6%. I didn't realize it's going to be even close to 7%. And this is happening even in spite of the sporadic outbreaks we have seen in the last month. So it doesn't take too much a dent into the last quarter's GDP growth. So I think what we have achieved this year at 2.3% is really a feast. I mean, as you said, no economies, major economies in the world were able to come even close to that. The United States was minus 3.7%, UK, Italy, other countries were even close to double-digit drop. So, in light of all this, I think, we should really be proud of what we have achieved in terms of combating and containing the virus, defeating the pandemic, as well as delivering outstanding economic record card at this point.
And if we put things into perspective, Professor, we know that the manufacturing and the export sectors have been leading the way, but at the same time, domestic consumption is lagging behind. That's despite the containment of the pandemic. And then we are seeing pretty alarming clusters of outbreaks here and there across the country. So do you think that on this front, things will get worse?
Well, I think there are a couple of things we can learn from this. First of all, I would say it's very clear that consumption hasn't took its all potential yet. I think there are still people probably mostly adversely affected by this pandemic, haven't opened their wallet yet. They're probably very cautious. They probably worry about spending the money. But moving ahead, I think people are going to be having jobs, and a lot of those small shop stores are going to be opening, and that's probably going to stimulate more consumption in the future. The second thing I suspected is that there got to be some structural change in the consumption pattern. We're seeing actually online sales still going very strong, double-digit growth. So I think this is probably, the continuing pattern that we're seeing during the pandemic. People are more prone to shopping online. They're probably keeping the same habit, buying a lot of things online, and that's probably another structural pattern we're going to see in the future.
Yeah.